Hi, it's Andy from Everyone's Adventure, and in this video we're going to go through the top tips of how to feather stick. First tip is wood selection. Now I've selected a piece here that is a quarter piece, and it's got not many visible knots along its spine. There's a small one here that we might come into some bother with, but the cleaner the piece of wood, the easier you're going to find your feather sticks. My next tip is to work off to the side of you. Firstly, for safety factors, we're not worried about cutting ourselves as readily and as easily. We're in a lot safer body position to do our work. The second is it helps me use a little technique which I'll explain to you in one of the later tips. So the technique I use to feather stick is I take the blade, point the edge away from myself, and I find that there's a little palm just to my hand here, a little heel to the hand, and I place that just inside the little groove of my hip. What that allows me to then do is place the blade onto the piece of wood, and then to control my cut by actually pulling a piece of wood across me. What this allows me to do is have a lot more control over where I'm making my cut, as opposed to applying pressure and pushing the blade away. The real tip is to be gentle and to let the blade do the work. You don't need to have too much force. My final tip is, when you are making your paws at the bottom, it's just to give them a little fold at the end. What this allows them to do is bunch up a little bit more. If you don't do this fold, you find that they become a little bit more staggered and a little bit harder to like.